Good morning students. Today we are going to learn about a new topic, 4 operations together, that is DMAS rule. D stands for division, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition and S stands for subtraction. If all the 4 signs are given in a single line, we have to do division first, next multiplication, next addition and then subtraction. See here, 30 into 14 divided by 7 plus 2 minus 5. If all the operations are given in single line, first you have to do division. First divide 14 and 7. One 7 is 7, 2 7s are 14. So write 2 in the quotient. 14 minus 14 is 0. So if 14 is divided by 7 and the quotient we got is 2. So write 30 as it is into, write the quotient 2 plus 2 minus 5. Next we have to do multiplication. Multiply 30 and 2. 0 into 2 is 0, 3 into 2 is 6. So the answer is 60. 60 plus 2 minus 5. 60 plus 2 is 62. 62 minus 5. 62 minus 5 is 57. So the answer is 57. First we have to divide and then multiply, then add and finally we have to subtract. That is called as DMAS rule. Now we are going to solve exercise 2.3. The first one is solve the problems using DMAS rule. The first one is 5 plus 3 into 6. What we have to do first? First we have to divide, then multiply, then add and then subtract. Here division is not given. So first we have to multiply. Multiply 3 and 6. 1 6 is 6, 2 6 are 12, 3 6 are 18. Next we have to add 5 and 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. So 5 plus 3 into 6 equal to 23. Next problem is 8 minus 8 divided by 8. First we have to divide. Divide 8 and 8. 1 8 is 8. We have to subtract these two numbers. 8 minus 8 is 0. So 8 divided by 8 is 1. 8 minus, we have got the answer as 1. 8 minus 1 is 7. So the answer is 7. Next one is 216 divided by 18 into 12 minus 140 plus 3. What we have to do first? We have to divide the numbers first. We have to divide 216 and 18. I have written 18 table here. First consider first two numbers, that is 21. Look at the number nearer to 21. We have 18, that is 118 is 18. Now subtract these two numbers. 8 is greater than 1. We cannot subtract. So borrow. So 2 will be changed as 1 and 1 will be changed as 11. 11 minus 8 is 3. Now bring down the 6. Now look at the number nearer to 36. We have 2 into 18 equal to 36. So write 2 in the quotient. 2 into 18 is 36. Now subtract these two numbers. 6 minus 6 is 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. So when we divide 216 by 18, we get 12 as answer. Into 12 minus 140 plus 3. What we have to do next? We have to multiply 12 and 12. 2 into 2 is 4. 1 into 2 is 2. Next, while writing the second line, you have to start writing from the second one. That is 1 2 is 2. Put 0 in the first place and start writing from the second place. 1 2 is 2. Add these two numbers. 4 plus 0 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. Here we don't have any number, so write 1 as it is. So 12 into 12 is 144. Write the remaining as it is. Minus 140 plus 3. What we have to do next? We have to add the numbers. So add 144 and 3. 144 plus 3 is 147. And write this number as it is. Now we are going to subtract 147 and 140. 7 minus 0 is 7. 4 minus 4 is 0 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So the answer is 7. 216 divided by 18 into 12 minus 140 plus 3 equal to 7. The next one is 36 minus 105 divided by 21 into 3 plus 19. What we have to do first? We have to divide first. First divide 105 and 21. I have written 21th table here. Find the number nearer to 105. We have 5 into 21 equal to 105. So write 5 in the quotient. 5 into 21 is 105. Now subtract these two numbers. 5 minus 5 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So the answer is 5. Write 36 as it is minus, we have got the answer as 5. So write 5 here into 3 plus 19. According to the rule, next we have to multiply. Multiply 5 and 3. 5 3s are 15. Next we have to add 36 and 19. According to the rule, we have to add. So add 36 and 19. 6 plus 9 is 15. So write 5 here and 1 is carried to next place. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So 36 plus 19 is 55. 55 minus 15. Subtract 55 and 15. 5 minus 5 is 0. 5 minus 1 is 4. So the answer is 40. Next, 40 divided by 8 plus 7 plus 9 minus 3 into 2. According to the rule, we have to divide first. So divide 40 and 8. We know that 5 into 8 equal to 40. 5 8s are 40. Now subtract these two numbers. 0 minus 0 is 0 and 4 minus 4 is 0. So the answer is 5. 5 plus, write the remaining numbers as it is. 7 plus 9 minus 3 into 2. According to the rule, we have to multiply first. 3 into 2 is 6. Next we have to add 5, 7 and 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. 16 plus 5 is 21. Next we have to subtract 21 and 6. 6 is greater than 1, we cannot subtract. So borrow 1 from 2. So 2 is changed as 1 and 1 is changed as 11. 11 minus 6 is 5. Here we don't have any number, so write 1 as it is. 21 minus 6 is 15. So the answer is 15. Next sum is 123 into 0 plus 4 divided by 2 minus 2. According to the rule, we have to divide first. 4 divided by 2. We know that 2 into 2 is 4. So write 2 in the quotient. We have to subtract these two numbers. 4 minus 4 is 0. So the answer is 2. Write the remaining numbers as it is. 123 into 0 plus 2 minus 2. According to the rule, second we have to do multiplication. 123 into 0. Any number multiplied with 0 will be 0. 0 plus 2 minus 2. Next we have to do addition. 0 plus 2 is 2. And write minus 2 as it is. 2 minus 2 is 0. So the answer is 0. The second problem is a factory employs 100 workers. Of these, 36 workers earn a wage of rupees 410 per day and the rest earn a wage of rupees 360 per day. If the factory runs for 6 days in a week, how much does it pay for each week? What is given in the question? Number of workers is given. Number of workers is given as 100. Next, 36 workers wages is rupees 410 per day. And the rest earn a wage of rupees 360 per day. Rest means the remaining workers. Remaining workers equal to 100 minus 36. Six is greater than 0, we cannot subtract. So borrow from the before number. The before number here also 0. So borrow from the before number. So 1 will be changed as 0 and 0 will be changed as 10. Again we have to borrow. So 10 will be changed as 9 and 0 will be changed as 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 3 is 6. So the remaining workers is 64. 64 workers' wages is 360 per day. What we have to find? We have to find the total wages. For total wages we have to multiply 36 and 410 and multiply 64 and 360. We will get 2 answers and we have to add that 2 answers. First we have to find total wages. 36 into 410 plus 64 into 360. First multiply 36 and 410. 0 into 6 is 0. 1 into 6 is 6. 6 4s are 24. Next we are going to write a second line. So put 0 in the first place. 3 into 0 is 0. 1 into 3 is 3. 4 into 3 is 12. Now add these two numbers. 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 0 is 6. 4 plus 3 is 7. 2 plus 2 is 4. Here we don't have any number, so write 1 as it is. Next we have to multiply 64 and 360. 0 into 4 is 0. 6 into 4 is 24. So write 4 here and 2 is remaining. 4 3s are 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. Next we are going to write the second line. So put 0 in the first place. 6 into 6 is 6 into 0 is 0. 6 into 6 is 36. So write 6 here and 3 is remaining. 6 into 3 is 18. 18 plus 3 is 21. Now add these two numbers. 0 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 0 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. So write 0 here and 1 is carried to next place. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. Here we don't have any number, so write 2 as it is. Now we are going to add these two answers. 1, 4, 7, 6, 0, 2, 3, 0, 4, 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 4 is 10. So write 0 here and carry 1 to next place. 7 plus 1 is 8. 4 plus 3 is 7. 2 plus 1 is 3. So The workers' wages is 37,800 for a day. We have to find for a week. It is given as for a week the factory runs for 6 days only. So we have to multiply this answer with 6. Pay for a week equal to 37,800 into 6. 0 into 6 is 0. Again 0 into 6 is 0. 6 8s are 48. So write 8 here and 4 is remaining. 6 into 7 is 42. To 42 you have to add 4. So the answer is 46. So write 6 here and again 4 is remaining. 3 into 6 is 18. 18 plus 4 is 22. So answer is 2,26,800. We have to write rupees notation before the number because it is money. So pay for a week is 2,26,800. The third question is Jack has rupees 4,500. He spends rupees 2,000 and divides the remaining amount into 4 equal parts. He saves one part and spends the other 3 parts. He receives an amount of rupees 400 from his aunt as a token of gift. Find the amount of money he has now. Now what is given? Total money is given. Total money is rupees 4,500. Money spent equal to rupees 2,100. Now we have to find remaining money. Remaining money is 4,500 minus 2,100. 0 minus 0 is 0. Again 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. So the remaining money is rupees 2,400. Next what is given? He divides the remaining amount into 4 equal parts. Now the remaining money is rupees 2,400. We have to divide it into 4 equal parts. To get 4 equal parts, you have to divide 2,400 by 4. You all know fourth table. 6 into 4 is 24. So write 6 in the quotient. Now we have to subtract these two numbers. 4 minus 4 is 0. Again 2 minus 2 is also 0. We have divided only 24 but we have 2 zeros remaining. So write 2 zeros in the quotient. So the answer is 600. Four equal parts equal to 600. He gets rupees 400 as a token of gift from aunt. So money got from aunt equal to rupees 400. Or we have to find the amount of money he has now. Money he has now equal to 600 plus 400. Zero plus 0 is 0. Again 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 4 is 10. So money he has now equal to rupees 1000. Thank you, students.